So 2024 is here and you are still not able to pass the pro firm evaluation. So while in this video today guys, I'm going to give you the ultimate cheat code that you can use to get a funded account this year in 2024. Now this is going to be probably one of the most important video that I have ever uploaded on my channel. So make sure that you stick until the end of this video so you know exactly how you can pass the evaluation, get a funded account and start making money on the funded account. But just before we do that, if you are new to this channel, consider hitting the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to join my free Telegram group from the link in description where you can ask me and my team any questions that you have regarding pro firms. Let's deep dive into today's video. So the first important thing that I want you to do right after watching this video is that make sure that you have a trading strategy. Now most traders, they don't realize the importance of having a solid trading strategy that works more than 50% of the time, and also every single trade that you take with that strategy, it gives you more than 2 rewards. These two things are very important and most traders, they don't really realize the importance of it. So right after you watch this video, if you still haven't developed any trading system, make sure that you're going to start working on it if you truly want to become a funded trader this year. And maybe you already have a trading system, however, you still haven't passed the challenge. And that's because whenever you start doing your analysis, you see the trade opportunities and you start to wait for the right time to execute the trade that you are waiting using some strategy. Now the problem is whenever you're going to be waiting, even though you have a system that works, but most of the times you're always going to end up just randomly buying or randomly selling because you do not really have that discipline that's required to become a profitable trader. And that discipline is developing a patience even when market isn't giving you any opportunity. Successful traders, they don't take the trade randomly when there is no opportunity. What they do, they always wait for the right time for the execution. And I can guarantee most of you who are watching this video, it has happened to you if you already know how to trade. So two things. Either you do not have any system that works, or you already have developed a strategy, but you're not able to consistently follow your trading plan and you just randomly end up chasing the market. So the most important thing, develop a system and make sure once you have the system that works, wait for the right opportunities because we are talking about spending our hard-earned money on buying the challenges. So why do we need to rush out the process? Why do we need to chase the market so that way we can pass the evaluation in the shortest period of time possible and we can start making money? It's not gonna work that way. I have tried many times and I have failed dozens of challenges just because the same reason that whenever market wasn't giving me an opportunity, I just randomly ended up taking the buy or taking the sell. And I became profitable when I realized that I have to stop chasing the market. And since that time, I have smashed dozens of challenges. And even right now, I'm currently funded with the Funded Trader program and currently trading their $500,000 funded account. So before I deep dive into the second most important thing that you should be doing in order to get a funded account this year in 2024, if you are one of those traders who still haven't developed a trading system, I have a special gift for you. I have added the Funded Trader program website link in the description and also my flash funding. You can take their challenge using the link in description. And if you take a $200,000 challenge with them, I will give you free access to the Falcon Trader mentorship program, and soon I'm gonna start doing the live webinars to help you become a funded trader. So once you take the challenge using my link, just let me know by sending an email to info@thefalcontrader.com that you have taken the challenge using the link, and once I will verify, you will get free access to the Falcon Trader mentorship program where I teach traders how to become a funded trader by showing the exact trading strategy that I personally use to trade every single day. Now moving on to the second most important thing that you should be doing in order to get a funded account is risk management. Now you can have the best trading system in the world that even works 80 or 90% of the time. But if you lack a good risk management system, I can guarantee you will never make profits in the long run. You may get short-term success, but long-term success will never come to you if you do not make sure that you are following a proper risk management plan. You understand the psychology of money. You know when you need to scale in, you know when you need to scale out. Now, one thing that I want to mention here is that you may be trading your personal account and that account is $5,000 or maybe $10,000. The problem is you're used to trading $10,000 or small accounts, we can say. Now, on those small accounts, your risk is always between 1 to 3%, or sometimes, if you're an aggressive trader, you like to risk 4% or 5% on the account. However, that is still a small risk as compared to what you will be risking when you're gonna do the challenge. Let's say that you take a $200,000 challenge account and you risk just 1% on every single trade that you take. Now, 1% of $200,000 is $2,000. Now compare that to what you risk on your personal account, which can be $300 or $400 on your personal account. So you have to understand that risk management on your personal account is always going to be different as compared to risk management on your FTMO challenge or the Funded Trader Program challenge or any other ProFirm challenge. So what I want you to do, if you're going to start the challenge and you're going to take the two-step evaluation, which I recommend that you take the two-step evaluation, because in the two-step evaluation you usually get extra drawdown as compared to one-step evaluation, and also you get absolute drawdown. So in phase 1 of the evaluation, what I want you to do, if you're going to take the challenge, I want you to risk 1% in very first trade that you're going to take on the challenge, and I want you to only take your A plus setup. When I say A plus setup, it means a trade setup where you see high probability of that trade going in your favor. So take the A plus setup and target at least 3 rewards from your very first trade that you're going to be taking. So if that trade goes in profit, that means you are up 3% because you risked 1%. So on the second trade, I want you to use 2.5% or 2%, depending on if your profit target for phase 1 of the evaluation is either 8% or if it is 10%. If it's 8% profit target for phase 1, then I want you to risk 2% on the second trade and do the same. Look for A plus setup and target at least 3 rewards. If the second trade also goes in profit, then you have met your 8% profit target objective. If your second trade goes against you, then you simply just lost one trade, but you're still up 1%. However, if your profit target is 10%, then on the second trade, instead of 2% risk, I want you to risk 2.5% because you're still up 3%. So you can use that profit that you made from first trade and use that as a risk on the second trade, and 2.5% risk. And if you target 3 rewards, it's going to be 7.5% profit from the second trade if that trade goes in your favor. So again, at the end of second trade, no matter if your profit target is 8% or if your profit target is 10%, you will just complete phase 1 of the evaluation. Now that's risk management, asymmetric compounding risk management for phase 1 of the evaluation. But once you reach phase 2, this is where most traders mess up. What they do, they get too excited. They think, oh yeah, we have achieved 8 or 10% profit target, so it's going to be very easy for us to achieve phase 2 of the evaluation and we're going to get our hands on the funded account. So they start making mistakes. They start over risking. They start over trading. That's something you need to avoid. Once you reach phase 2 of the evaluation, then you need to take this very slow. You should not be risking more than 1% on every single trade that you're going to take on phase 2 of the evaluation. And there is no need for you to target 3 rewards. You can simply target 2 rewards from every trade. So that way you get more trades because of the lower risk to reward ratio. And also your maximum risk is going to be 1%. So you can risk 0.7%, 0.8% or maximum 1. And your target is going to be always, whenever a trade is going to take profit, it's going to be like 2%, 1.8%. And whenever you will lose, you will be losing 0.78 or maybe 1%. So make sure that on phase 2 of the evaluation, your maximum risk should not exceed more than 1%. Now talking about the risk management for the funded account stage, that's something where you need to be very, very conservative. You have done your phase 1 of the evaluation, you have done your phase 2 of the evaluation, and you reached the funded account stage where only 4 or 5% of the traders reach. So why do you need to rush out the process so you can start making money? I recommend once you reach the funded account, just take it even slower than what you did on phase 2 of the evaluation, because now we're talking about getting the payout and we need to keep this funded account for as long as we can. So my recommendation to you is do not risk more than 0.5% on every single trade that you're going to take on your funded account. So maximum risk is going to be 0.5%. So let's just say if you're trading a $200,000 account, then your maximum risk is going to be $1,000 on every trade that you're going to take. And once you're up 3%, just stop trading. There is no need for you to make $10,000 or $20,000 before you get the payout. Once you reach 3%, just stop trading and let money hits your bank account first. and then you can take it from there. So your goal as a trader is to keep the funded account for as much time as you can, so that way you don't have to pass the evaluation over and over again when you will be reaching the funded account and you just get one payout. You should be looking for a long-term success, not the short-term success, as I already told you earlier. Now that's the risk management plan that you should have, and also you should always be waiting for the right opportunity and right time to execute the trade. Now the third very important thing that I want to mention here, if you want to truly get a funded account this year, is that I said this couple of times already, do not rush out the process. That's very important. If you have that emotions in you that you really need to get that funded account and you think that everything around you, every problem around you can be solved if you get that funded account, then my friend, you are absolutely wrong. The reason why I'm saying this, because if you approach the market with this mindset, then you are always going to lose the challenge, because every single time you're going to force yourself to take the trade, and also you're going to force yourself to over risk on every single trade that you're going to take, which will always result in you losing the challenge. So never rush out the process. That's very important. Now if you have no trading strategy, I already told you, you can get free access to the Falcon Trader mentorship program, where I teach how to become profitable trader by showing my exact step-by-step guide on how I trade every single day. I gave you my risk management system that you can implement in order to pass the evaluation and in order to keep the funded account for as long as you can. And also I want you to stop over trading, and I want you to stop over risking, and I want you to always take it slow. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Market isn't going anywhere, so always wait for the opportunity, my friend, and do not force yourself to take the trade when there is no opportunity. And do not over risk. I will say again, do not over risk. So that's it from this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Let me know if you have any question in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. That's it from this video. Bye for now. See you in the next video.